morning show.
A most pleasant morning, like I said, Sugar City Morning Show, a most pleasant morning going out to everyone out there. Waking up this morning to this brand new, beautiful morning, this brand new, beautiful, beautiful day today. Hoping you're doing fine, hoping you're doing great, and everything is good with you all on this lovely, beautiful morning, lovely, beautiful, beautiful Friday. It's Friday, and we always say TGIF, thank God it's Friday. But what else we say thank God to? Many things for life, right? We should be able to say thank God for life. But once again, good morning to one another and welcome this morning. Welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. Robert Checker Usher on this Friday. We understand the rains are coming, folks. That's right. We understand the rains are coming, and we trust and hope that we are ready for the rain. We have this virus upon us right now, and that's what we are dealing with. Everybody trying to be safe, which we congratulate you all for that. Keep on being safe and take care of yourself and take care of the ones that are around you. Let me try to connect with Delvi this morning for us to give thanks right here this morning. Because we're up, see, we're up, and once we are up, then we're supposed to be good, right? And so we have to give thanks. So, for the good Lord keeping us safe throughout the night, and everything is gonna be all right. Like Bob said, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Okay, folks. So we got communication now going through to Delvi for her to give us a prayer this morning. We call it the give thanks. The give thanks early morning. Also want to say good morning to RC1 this morning. Good morning, RC1. It was good chatting with you yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, the man. Yeah, and welcome to Orange Walk North as well, RC1. Welcome to Orange Walk North. RC took the opportunity in this time. He called me yesterday to say, I live in Orange Walk North. I am officially a voter of Orange Walk North, and I have transferred to Orange Walk North. So, RC, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. Good man to have aboard, in the area. So, good morning to you and Miss San and the rest of the family, RC. Hope all is well, and keep up the good work, right? So it's good. It good. Maybe sometime it good when you talk for a long time, because when you talk, like everything just get back on track. But I think we lose track for too long. But once again, RC1, thanks very much. And talking about thanks, we give thanks this morning by connecting with Delve. Hello, good morning, Delve.
Hola, buenos días. Good morning, Mr. Checky, Mr. RC, and everyone listening.
Yeah. So with the up, girl, with the up.
Another blessed and beautiful day, yes, sir.
Yep. Well, let's give thanks and then we do a little chat then.
All right. This morning, I'd just like to share the verse for the morning, which is from Psalm chapter 2, verses 10 and 11, and it reads, Now therefore be wise, O kings, be instructed, you judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Almighty and Heavenly Father, Lord, I just want to give you thanks once again for this another day. Thank you for blessing us with breath. Thank you for blessing us with life, Lord. Thank you for blessing us, Lord, with the opportunity to be here once more in the land of the living. Thank you, Lord, for blessing us with family and friends, oh Lord. Thank you for blessing us with strength to go about this day, to even start this day, oh Lord. Thank you for your grace, for your mercy, for your love. Thank you for healing us, Lord. Thank you for forgiving us. Thank you for knowing what's best for us, oh God. And Lord, this morning, it's a thankful morning, Lord, and I am thankful. And I pray that you continue to look over us. Please continue to heal us, Lord, as we go through this pandemic. You see us, Lord. Let us increase our faith in you. I bless your holy name, O God, and I thank you for all that you do. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. What a beautiful prayer and a beautiful morning. Like I say, you always uplift us bright and early in the morning, and we say thanks to you as well, because we're giving thanks.
As we give thanks, to God be the glory. So how are you this morning?
Well, thank God, we have seen another day, like what Jerry said. The late Jerry Gentle always said, the good Lord, the mighty supreme, has lent us another day, so let's make the best out of it.
Yes, another day, yes, sir.
Yeah. And when that happened, then it's up to each individual, right?
Mm-hmm. Every day we have life. It's an opportunity for us to try something, to figure out something, to share something. Everybody know how they live. Everybody know where, the good Lord put on their heart. Whether you're in a church long or not, you got one passion, you got one gift, you got one talent, something you come with what God send you with. So every day that they give we life, that's just an opportunity to make we, tap into them things where He bless with, and we be a blessing to others.
Yeah, and then like listening to you over the times that we have been here, you get to realize and to realize that when it comes to that relationship with you and God, it's you and God. One time the pastor want pray and so he pray for everybody, that he prays for the church. Everybody that is present. Your mom, your dad, your brother, sister, some cousin, some relative might be praying for you as well. But still, it has to come to you. It's up to you to accept and to follow the right path, right?
Yes. I can pray for you until my knees peel off, but until you renew your mind, until you decide and say, you know what, yes, I want to do this, then God will hear our prayers, but as an individual, every person has to decide, what is my relationship with God? How is it that I want to live this life that He has blessed me with? And when you find that peace, Mr. Cheke, the challenges will come, but there is no greater thing, no greater joy than having that peace, knowing that, no matter where situation I go through, I know God there with me, and all of then your hard stuff, where I go through in this earth, it is temporary, because one day we're going to our heavenly home.
Yeah.
One day.
And that's the point when we say amen, right?
That's when we say amen. And if we could hold on to that, life does get challenging, everybody go through their own share of stress and trial, but the Bible promises us that.
Yeah.
But God also promised that even though we're going through rough stuff, we can't run from it, but He promised He and He are with me, and He will see us through.
Yeah, that's why we have to give thanks and praise God. We have to believe in the Lord, because with this virus that is upon us, this is a global thing that is happening. It's happening all over the world. And what happened is, it's sad to hear that it's been transmitted to kids here in Belize as well,
Yeah.
And you see what happens to Delph? This is when we really need blessings, because that when somebody goes into quarantine, or they are fighting this virus, nobody cannot be in contact. You imagine your little brother, your little sister, or even your kid get this virus, and you cannot be there for them. When one little picnic sick, his ma come, his granny come, his grandpa come, his uncle come, his godfather come, everybody go visit there. But you imagine a kid for 14 days in quarantine, and even especially if they have it strong, right? And then nobody cannot be there.
And this is where prayers come in. It does not compensate, because nothing like, a ma and a pa and even a granny for the day, they hug you, they encourage you. But, considering the situation, this is where prayer comes in, Mr. Cheke. Because right now, I speak to my mom, I tell her, you know what? Like no amount of mask will save we eat, but,
Yes.
Still got people who not do it, and some will do it, protect themselves.
Yes.
So I tell you, that only the good Lord could cover we. And if we do catch it, that only He could heal we.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so
prayers.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks once again, girl Dev. We're into the weekend, and we understand when bad weather they come our way as well. So we just need to continue being positive, man.
Yes.
And if the good Lord so will, then we shall connect once again on Monday morning, right?
Monday, if He so will. Yes, sir. Have a blessed and a great weekend.
Same to you and the family, all right?
All right, all the same.
All right, folks, so that was Delve linking us bright and early this morning. Bright and early. this morning, and we trust and hope that you are doing fine, you are waking up, and we got news coming out from the health department. Um, it's not too good news. Somebody don't hear the rooster at all. Somebody say I tell Delvin don't hear the rooster for some days. The rooster they chill, man. The rooster they chill, cause sometimes when they rooster they make too much noise or they foul, even when people got a dog and so, or they got one hog in the yard and they hog, they make noise and so, and say, well, your Sunday they come, or Saturday for the people. So the rooster must just decide for chill. He must just decide for chill and say, well, you know what? Make us stop make noise. Because a lot of people don't hear me, they make noise and directly they hear me too much and then Miss Betty go grab that knife and say, your day come. But the rooster is there. The rooster is there, all right? So we check in with the Belize Met Service now to see what's up with the weather for today and the general situation. It says fair weather prevails, but conditions are expected to become moist and unstable as tropical depression 14 moves east of the country during the next 24 to 48 hours. So that's supposed to take us right into what? Right into Sunday. Because 24, that tomorrow morning, and next 24, that's Sunday, and 48 to look pan, right? The 24-hour forecast, cloudy at times. Today with isolated showers and isolated thunderstorms, then mostly cloudy. Tonight with a few showers, periods of rain and thunderstorms, especially over the north and along the coast. The winds are blowing east to northeast at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state light chop to choppy. Wave heights will be from 2 to 4 feet. Let's take a look at the temperatures. In the coast today, it will be 89. Inland, it's 96 degrees in the shade. So it's going to be 96 degrees. So we'll go 96 degrees and stay in the shade and drink lots of water, right? And in the hills, it's 84. Residents, especially those inland, are advised to stay hydrated and avoid direct sunlight as much as possible. A few showers, periods of rain, and thunderstorms will continue to affect mostly northern and coastal areas. Saturday decreasing over most areas on Saturday night. Let's take a look at the tides. A low tide this morning. A high tide will occur at 11:32, followed by a low at 6:07, and a high tomorrow at 12:05, right after midnight, 5 minutes into the next day, and a low in the morning tomorrow at 6:18. The sun was up at 5:37 today and will set at 6:14. That is your general weather forecast brought to you right here by the Belize Met Service and certainly by your Nortevision Channel 10. As we continue right here, folks, and we have a report here that says that family in Orange Walk quarantined at length. All right, so a family of 7 in Orange Walk has been quarantined at the multipurpose complex in Orange Walk town for 43 days. 20-year-old Kevin Marroquin, his parents and siblings were all placed in quarantine back in July when they were tested for COVID-19. After the quarantine period was finished, they were tested again and their results came back negative, but they are yet to be released from the quarantine center. All right, so we will touch a little bit on that and other cases right here. And when these things happen, the health department knows why they are doing this, why they are keeping you there, more than has been projected. Maybe you are tested negative, but maybe something look kinda. So they have to make sure everything is good, right? But remember, there is 2 tropical depressions threatening land and hurricane season. The hurricane season is alive. We know a lot of things that happen right now. They got the coronavirus. We have the transfer of electorates, and we are in the hurricane season. So please remember that it goes up until the 30th of November. And today we are still in the month of August. So we take a break, folks, right here this morning. It's a lovely, beautiful Friday. It's now 60 minutes after 7 o'clock. Robert Cheque Usher will be back after these messages right here on Nortevision Channel 10.
Saltar la frontera es ilegal. y coloca a toda la nación en riesgo. Nuestros vecinos, Guatemala y México, han experimentado un rápido incremento de casos de contagio de COVID-19 y hay más muertes cada día. Personas entrando a Belice ilegalmente, viniendo de esos países con múltiples casos, no les están haciendo las pruebas de COVID-19. Es por eso que es importante reportar a cualquiera que entre ilegalmente a Belice llamando a nuestras líneas directas. Para Smart, marque 0800 586 7377 0800 267 3377 y para Digi marque 0800 728 3293. Tolerar o participar en entrar ilegalmente es ponerte a ti, a tu familia y a todo tu país en riesgo. Recuerda, cualquiera que sea arrestado deberá pagar una multa de hasta 5,000 y o prisión por 2 años. Detén el salto de fronteras hoy. Este mensaje es presentado por el Departamento de Policía de Belice y el Banco de Belice.
Since 2014, Honorable Eludio Aragon has been quietly and consistently assisting deserving residents of Orange Walk East through a pantry program that he put together using personal resources and also with the support of generous business persons. It started with the distribution of 100 packages per month and has now doubled to 200 packages per month. The packages comprise of rice, beans, flour, and sugar, which are staples in any household and a great help to the recipients. During the state of emergency in the month of April, Honorable Aragon also prepared and delivered 3,000 food hampers to residents of Orange Walk East. In the first instance, 1,500 parcels were delivered, followed by 1,500 more 2 weeks later. This was done because Mr. Aragon was aware of the hardships some of the area residents were going through due to the COVID curfew. This is a man who cares. Honorable Eludio Aragon Jr., with you always.
Boy, I'm late again. What? Done ain't there yet? More time for sleep then.
Ugh, where'd I put my license? What? More cash? Yes.
Oh my god, that's a huge slice. More for me.
Morning.
Who doesn't love having more of your favorite things?
Start off your morning right.
With Digicel's new prepaid data plans, you get more data to do more of the things you love. That's more chats, more snaps, more surfing, more videos, more everything. So go ahead, live your best life with Digi. Whatever that may be.
From working late to hot date avec Derek. Yes, you can. Looking half decent at early morning Pilates. Yes, you can. When you've totally forgotten your BFF's birthday. Yeah, you can. Looking surprisingly good in last night's clothes. Even unscheduled media appearances. Batiste Dry Shampoo. Yes, you can.
Distributed by Vegas Imports.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. and much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
What they want to do is to try to secure their future in terms of grasping after political victory. There will be time enough for that. We can't go beyond November, the first week in November. But in the meantime, for God's sake, please focus on the fact that we are in a crisis that all of us together, led by the government, but all of us together must serve. You see, Madam Speaker, leader of the opposition is not present, but when, because he makes clear that his opposition is not on a matter of principle, it is strictly political. When he makes clear that he will put opportunism ahead of the best interests of the country, that is when he opens himself up to by declaring to the whole nation that he is unfit for leadership. You don't cut and run in the middle of a pandemic. Worse, you don't seek to exploit the pandemic for narrow political gain. And Madam Speaker, I am not the only one who says that he's unfit for leadership. He should tell us about what a member of his own party said, and I quote, "You," addressing it to the leader of the opposition, "you have shown unscrupulous behavior time and time again, and it is a part of your DNA. This is a reflection of your insecurity as party leader. You are aware many eyes are on the leadership of the party. Despite your having failed continuously to prove your leadership skills, your despicable actions will also violate the Constitution of Belize if given the opportunity. You have not demonstrated any qualities and capabilities of becoming the next Prime Minister of Belize. In closing, because of your lack of capacity to lead this nation of Belize and your inability to deliver yourself as a leader, you will now stand to bear all the consequences." Enough said, Madam Speaker.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. What a beautiful morning, what a beautiful day. We want to say good morning to everybody viewing us right there on Norte Vision Channel 10 and also listening on Universal Radio, because we got it live on the radio this morning for you all. So if you have to leave home, just tune your radio into 88.5 FM and you will get it going. You know, folks, we have to use a social distancing, and that's what we are doing. You know, although so people are have the ability to have more space than others, but that is okay. You know, so we have to do the space. So I want to say good morning to my great friend Emerson.
Así es, muy buenos días. Hoy así tranquilito, no grande, no fuerte. Buenos días, gusto y placer enorme una vez más estar con todos ustedes. ¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo amaneció? ¿Tranquilo?
Sí.
Muy bien, con mucha energía.
Yes, as usual.
¿Contento porque hoy es viernes?
Pues no.
No, ¿por qué?
Contento porque soy conectado con mi amigo esta mañana.
Conectado, estamos conectados. Bueno,
okay, bye. You don't know Astin what that means?
No,
that means you don't talk to Astin. No. You lose your focus.
Ayer platicamos un poquito, pero nos desviamos de la conversación un poquito el día de ayer, pero más sin embargo, saluditos ahí para ellos también, saludos para todos, toda nuestra audiencia. Sabemos que desde tempranas horas hay gente que está a la vanguardia. Usted sabe qué es la vanguardia, ¿verdad?
What, like taking care of self or taking
No.
care of people?
Están a la vanguardia, están atentos, están
Aten-
listos.
But you tell me vanguardia, you tell me atentos, you tell me listos, what? Tell me that what, man?
Eso tiene diferentes significados, pero
Alright,
bueno,
well, tell me at least what.
eso, estar listos, estar atentos.
Jovan say good morning, brothers, especially to Rahim. He say,
What? Jovan. I saw Jovan yesterday
man the
again.
jam,
and
boy, the man the jam.
the man, the jam. I had to tell him, put the mask properly.
Yeah.
Put the mask properly. I know yesterday when I saw him, he had it the right way.
I asked one of them, boy, I tell him, why you keep down put it on your chin. I don't remember what it is. What a Quevedo say because I want to make them see my lips. You hear what Quevedo come up with?
Even on that aspect of, I think we saw and we heard, because the news is always on Universal Radio simulcasted, and also you can tune in to Channel 10 and you can listen to the news and watch the news. Yesterday we had a report there on one of the so years had people, don't know. You remember Keith Yearwood and his whole situation back in the town council because of not wearing the mask properly. He got suspended and a whole lot of things happened.
That's not what I said.
Yeah. He has been a stalwart for the PUP, and even though that he was at the city council and the mayor told him, that was a couple months ago, he was wearing the mask underneath his chin, and they told him that he cannot enter until he puts it properly. Nevertheless, he had a whole commotion there. He got fired and what's not. And going back or fast forwarding that, he got in trouble with the law.
Oh yeah?
Yes, he was at a barber shop when the officers were patrolling, and they saw him using the mask the same way.
Okay.
And the officers told him, well, you need to accompany us. That's against the law. You remember what the big man said, right?
Yeah, that big man said.
All right.
Play.
So what happened next was he had a baby in his hand, a whole commotion. He didn't want to. He didn't want to go. He was fighting against the police. Now he comes out and says the police was brutalized him, and they were not being professional. And he used one of the things that I really got a little upset, because he said the policemen were acting racist because they were Spanish police officers.
Find some kind of way to try
yes.
put in something, no?
And it was so disappointing listening to these kind of attitude of these people and not accepting that he was breaking the law, that you're breaking the law. And they're trying to tell you leniently and very obedient. You know, you just have to be obedient. They're telling you, hey, you know what? You need to go with us, man. You broke the law. Let's go.
Yeah.
And he made a whole commotion. The police got frustrated, put the bangles man on. They started to fight and a whole lot of things. And then he comes out on the news and saying that the police, they were racist because they were Spanish policemen. Man, then they do their job.
Yeah, they do their job, man. And then, man, brother, they take care of you, man.
Exactly.
You see, because when you look on the thing about using the mask, when you use the mask, you'd have said, but me not got no virus, man, so me not put on no mask, so I put it on for him. But then if you don't put it on, then you could catch it for somebody who got it.
Exactly.
So that was two-way street. It turns around. So that either me or either you.
Yeah.
You know? And when the report will come out, you know, when I was listening to the transmission there from Universal Radio yesterday, it was, I think it was Jules Newscast via the radio, the audio, and I was hearing that some kids and all are infected.
Yes, we have that report as well.
What is the report saying about that?
We have the press office issued a report. Let me just get it here quickly.
That's the government press office?
Yes, sir. The Belize press office.
Yeah, Dorian on track.
Yes,
Dorian
yes.
work hard right now.
Yeah.
Dorian they work a lot of overtime right now, but Dorian is not a lazy boy,
Yeah.
Doran our young boy, you know.
Yeah.
A very young, very nice person, you know. He got the friends there, but like he now a really quiet man to write. He take it easy, and the man is doing a very good job there at the press office. And you know that not just one the department for make you come out and talk, you know. They have to prepare all of their releases there, make sure they come out the way it is, because when they come out from the government press office, then that is what that is planted in stone, because when that come out, that is official.
Exactly. So sometime last night, or yesterday evening, that was at 5 p.m., the release came out, and it reads as follows: COVID-19 case confirmed at the Dorothy Menzies Child Care Center. The Ministry of Human Development, Social Transformation and Poverty Alleviation informs that 8 of the 23 residents of Dorothy Menzies Child Care Center were taken for medical care based on symptoms related to COVID-19. 2 of the children were tested for the virus, and one test returned with positive results. The Ministry of Health is currently conducting contact tracing and monitoring the children's health. It was recommended for the other children who were displaying symptoms to be tested, along with some staff who were in closer contact with the child. These staff members are now quarantined at home, and new staff are being identified to temporarily cover their duties. As per protocol, the children displaying symptoms were placed in a designated quarantine area within the facility prior to testing. The child that is confirmed positive and the child that tested negative were placed in separated rooms with the isolation area. The remaining children in the respiratory symptoms remain in quarantine. The staff that works within the quarantine and isolation areas were provided with PPEs from the Ministry of Health and work separately from the staff that works with the general population. It goes further in saying in March 2020, the ministry received guides from PAHO, the Ministry of Health, and UNICEF in formulating a COVID response plan, which includes residential care facility, a Ministry of Health representative, along with the Inspector of Social Service and senior staff from the Department of Human Services, conducted inspections of the DMCC. In March, guides were provided regarding the place within the facility.
Okay.
Right, and it goes farther and farther, but I think the main detail was this about the child that was tested and other children that are displaying symptoms of COVID-19.
Okay, so we're seeing that, so that is upon us, and make we not put it at everything upon the government, man, because this thing that all we have to deal with this, right?
Exactly.
The government is only the one that is, when it comes to the head of all the departments, no?
Mm-hmm.
But the government is doing their part, and we are doing our part, Emerson, because we take care of ourselves. Unfortunately, when things happen, right? But people take care of themselves, but then they got some people got it by, and then they just like, if they don't want to go to your house, right, you tell them, man, I hear I leave something. No, man, me not got nothing, man.
Yeah,
and you know that you got it by.
Yeah.
And then you still going to people's house to put you in danger, people, man.
Mm-hmm.
And if you got it now, they out there like that, seek care, because when it comes strong by you, then it was hard, because when it comes strong by you, then maybe you might go in or you might come out. Because when that happened, Emerson, that the last your family members say, you know, Joe?
Yeah. I can recall right now they're doing the DHS mentioned and they're also doing a research, or not a research, but trying to implement a way that they can find how to deal with persons that have passed away. They have a protocol there, you know, but they feel that the protocol is still needs to be fine-tuned, and which we saw that we have had the opportunity to experience that feel already, you know, at a young age. Well, I'm still young, but
stay young.
At a younger age, I had the experience, or I had the opportunity to experience these kind of things with buddies, but I know that they are doing some fine tuning there, because when a person that passes away with COVID-19, you need to really take care of yourself when that comes out, you know. Really, 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 and they're trying to fine tune that. Nevertheless, Mr. Osha, yesterday a breakdown sometime last night. I think I sent it to you,
That's
right?
a breakdown of the communities, no?
A breakdown came out, but yesterday at about midday, a little after midday, the whole breakdown on the infographic information came out, you know. Now, you know, we used to wait at around 9:10 for the infographic and all the information to come out. The Ministry of Health has mentioned now that they will be doing that now on middays on the other days, right?
Okay, so you come out, the reports will be out
yeah.
at midday.
So today the report will be out a little after midday. Breakdown to that. Yesterday. This is the one yesterday that they did day before, because they always do it one day, right?
Yes.
So let's get this one passed on this morning. 263 samples were processed.
Okay.
Right? 52 of these samples tested positive, came out positive. Now, the preliminary breakdown for that exact samples were as follows: 3 in Corozal, 5 in Cayo, 9 in Belize, 7 in the Keys, 1 in Ladyville, 1 in the city, and 35 in Orange Walk.
Yeah, well, you see what happened is now, Emerson, when these cases come out, right? We might say that, man, that's so much they have and what we are do. But if the department never the work going around to do these tests, then we wouldn't know. It's better for us to know how many cases are there. Let's look like, for example, with this breakdown here that you sent me, but the Belize district has 275, right? There's lots of villages in the Belize district. You have Belize City that has 64, Barrel Boom has 1, Kikaka have 5, Ferguson Bank have 1, Ladyville 10, and San Pedro 194. As we look at that now, when we are seeing that now, the other rural areas, when it comes to the Belize district, let's put it like, let's say Cookie Tree, you got Biscayne in the area, plus lot other villages, you got Mascal, you got through the old road, you got the Ladyville area. Well, I think Ladyville is recording 10 cases. But then, so now, you remember when the first time when the first case was reported in Belize, when the Prime Minister announced that morning that there has been a case identified in San Pedro. All right. The whole country at that time took heed, and they say, okay, we will be closing down. People may lock down. A lot of families come together. I think that are what, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So a lot of baby might born in December, because the husband is home with the wife, you know. But then the thing is, right? You get me or not get me?
Usted con las cosas que me sale, pero bueno, I get you. Dígame, cuénteme.
But then you see what happened is now, so like how these places are recording, they are not recording no case. Make a look back Cookie Tree. What Cookie Tree should do now, they should got some kind of meeting at Cookie Tree, or them make us say the other villages whether they record no case. And make us say, you know what? Make we do this thing for we old men. Make we try do a slightly lock down to Cookie Tree. Maybe not lock it off, but talk to people, and they got community workers in a place, and I see people they walk about, hey, we please go home now. We take care of ourselves, because we don't have no case right there. So. And if the case starts spreading, because if you look on our district right here, if you're looking at the Orange Walk district, Orange Walk, we have 119 cases. We have Aga Spy Ridge have 4, Blue Creek has 3, Douglas have 1, Guinea Grass 10, Louisiana 2, Nuevo San Juan. I don't think that one from Louisiana is so accurate. Nuevo San Juan have 1, Orange Walk Town 25, Ocho Benque 1, San Luis 1, San Esteban 1, San Felipe 2, San Jose 15, San Jose Palmar 1, San Pablo 4, Santa Marta 11, Shipyard 20, Trial Farm 5, York Creek 12. They might have some other villages that are not in here because we know they say Fireborn right there, so. We know they say, what the next village near back there, so?
Trinidad?
Yeah. All right, San Lazaro. So then people there, they have a good chance right now to take care of themselves.
Exactly.
And if you have, si ustedes tienen familia que está trabajando afuera, cuando entra esa gente, tiene que hacer el protocolo como debe de hacer, porque ellos no tienen nada ahorita. Ellos tienen la buena oportunidad. Y si vienen en el pueblo, cuídate bien.
Sí,
you understand the point I'm trying to make?
Sí, es como bien mencionábamos anteriormente. Si usted se da cuenta cuando en yo le estaba comentando en PG, en
Peine, Punta Gorda.
Yeah. They have this place in PG or San Pedro, Colombia.
San Pedro, Colombia. Yeah,
right?
That's in Toledo.
In Toledo, I'm sorry. And these people, I understand from what I have gotten information there. Once they know that you come for a range walk, you going to go quarantine.
Okay, good. So they take the one initiative.
Of course. So you really know people that that work here and have their family there, they're stranded because the villagers are taking this seriously. They're taking this thing seriously, and they're telling you, where you come from? Orange? You're going to go quarantine.
Yeah, like the village that we mentioned, right? All over the country. The village, they don't got it. When Christmas they come, they don't got ham at the village, right? They don't got black cake, a lot of things. It takes someone to come to town and go to Derrick and buy the ham and carry it to the village. If they don't go to town, they never got a ham, right? I don't see use Derrick as a place. I don't say, Mar, good morning, Mariana said nothing happened there, but use our illustration. Because we know that Gillette's meat are the best meat, and then they want to sell the nicest ham.
That's right.
So when they come that town and they buy the ham, they might go around park because they want to send me, they want to change all the money, or maybe they have to go to the bank, and then so they carry the ham, so they got ham there.
Yeah.
It's just like the virus. The virus is out here, so if them people come to town and they don't mind if nobody from the village come to town, where they right there, so like they don't have no case, then no case now, they're right there. But these persons are going in, let's say somebody going at the village and say, okay, they're going to give a ham for Christmas. Well, the ham reach Christmas, but maybe something else called a ham. Right? So some people, when they come from out of the urban areas, going into the rural areas, they are the only ones that can take it there because the village is safe right now. So all they need for do that, watch themselves, go make the chairman, they call meetings. You can't have meeting with a lot of people, but find some way, put at least speak up on top of a vehicle and go around. Oye, aldeanos, aquí está tu chairman para explicar. Somos,
yeah.
We are free from this thing. So these are the actions that we need to take.
Keep educating the people. They still have like I go back again. I really don't want they push it, but you still have some ignorant people out there. You still have some people.
They're ignorant or they don't understand.
It's ignorance.
Maybe they don't understand.
How you don't understand? You talk to them in Spanish. You talk to them in English. You talk to them in whatever language politely, and they still do the same thing. Look at the situation with this guy. I mean, he don't make a fired because he wear the mask like that. Police catch her again if he wear the mask like that, I mean, it's a constant thing.
So he can get locked down then?
Well, he get fined. Or he get that 5,000, you have to pay that? No.
I don't know how he can pay that, because if he lose his job and he walk out on the street, he got a baby with that.
He had one baby, but man, what disgusted me on that one was he have the baby there and the police they try, and he struggle with the baby. Now he and say, the police brutalized me having a baby. What if the baby drop? That you for blame if the baby drop because that you had answer.
You're not supposed to come a baby out there none at all. Like, he not got no mask and the baby is not protected. But on that note, we'll be taking a break this morning. It's 13 minutes away. 13 minutes away. Listen, one thing I was say, tercos.
Tercos, that is the same thing.
They're stubborn.
He is hard.
Okay, they don't want to listen.
Yeah.
Suppose that loud are coming right there. So like, well, the India, the place there.
Huh? The one where they beat cuando los agarran y was.
No gathering.
No gathering.
COVID.
Yeah.
You know, just that's saying I want to do that.
Yeah, I think that's one of the man. Ms. Hausha, we side with the curfew. People still they go out.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Suppose Chester do that and ask you for volunteer.
For volunteer for lash them? Yeah. I would.
You're not going?
But not make them lash me, but no, I try follow the law.
You'll start to practice with Chepe, don't you?
What?
Can he need it, don't you?
He really need it. He is hard, bad.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's take that
Folks,
break.
we'll be taking a break. Emerson and Robert Checker Usher will be back after these messages right here this morning on Nortevision Channel 10.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Worried about wearing that sleeveless dress or sexy bikini due to unsightly ingrown hairs, razor bumps, or burn on your legs, underarms, or bikini lines? With TendSkin, those worries are a thing of the past. Just apply TendSkin and you'll be surprised at how quickly it works. So regain the confidence to go short, go sleeveless, go TendSkin. Visit us online at GoTendSkin.com.
Distributed by Vegas Imports. When you think about compassion, care and kindness, the area representative of Orange Walk East, Honorable Elodio Aragon Jr., immediately comes to mind. He has demonstrated through dedication and hard work that the people he represents are his priority. His work in Orange Walk East to deliver goods and services has been never-ending. Infrastructure, streets, water, land, social assistance, sports, and education are areas in which Mr. Aragon has focused and delivered to his people in the Orange Walk East. Honorable Aragon has lived a life of dedicated service to his country and people with an excellent track record. Orange Walk East deserves the best. So, for continued development, vote for Honorable Elodio Aragon Jr.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Carazal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes, have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Shunosh, Sartaneja, Copper Bank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really, really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much, much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's a lovely, beautiful morning here in Orange Walk. It's 7 minutes now, 7 minutes away from 8 o'clock.
How you say it? Oh, what a beautiful... How you go?
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I surely got this feeling that something is coming your way.
Oh,
you like that?
Yeah, you sound like poet, man.
No, man. Usually say something is coming my way, but I say something is coming your way.
I like, yeah. I hope so. I really hope so. I like that one. The one way you say about the not straying away of the conversation, but the wasara.
Oh, not read your hype on people think you don't know what they do. Forget it. Wasara, you don't know. Yeah. Where they do for keep it. Astin, that wasn't a word again. I stop your words because you know they talk to Astin at all. And
yes,
the last time
I did yesterday.
When Astin tell you about the laugh, you never figured out that, don't you?
No, I never figured that. That's the roof, you said? No, the attic. The attic.
Yeah.
That's the laugh.
Somebody is saying that when I got out there, someone just called me and tell me, you check that list good. But I'll get en español. Tú chequeas esa lista bien y vas a ver si nuestra aldea está ahí. Están hablando de which village you tell me? San Víctor, que dice que ellos no están en esta lista.
Yeah.
¿San Víctor está ahí?
No está San Víctor.
Y Santa Cruz tampoco,
tampoco
¿verdad?
Está Santa Cruz. Tampoco está Santa Cruz.
Douglas tiene uno que está en ese área de Santa Cruz. Pero, ¿cómo está eso, verdad? Porque esas son las áreas donde entra, pues dice que ahí son las áreas donde entran los border jumpers y ellos no tienen nada.
Yep,
¿Tiene jump over the village when they pass, though?
Puede ser. I mean, es
algo, el área del contrabando que está fuerte.
Es el área. Pero muchos todavía no se explican, porque al menos yo todavía no puedo llegar a la conclusión cómo es de que estas aldeas cercanas a los puntos no autorizados no tienen o no han
it's good
puesto,
for them.
Sí, no han puesto en las estadísticas, ¿verdad? Por X razón. Pero eso quiere decir que todavía tienen la oportunidad de cambiar, de no estar haciendo estas cosas. También creo que hay mucha frustración. Muchachos, nos ponen nerviosos cuando mira por aquí. Digo, ¿qué va a decir?
¿Por qué? ¿Qué está pasando?
No sé. Buenos días, joven. Pero bueno.
El hombre no te contestó porque tal vez no es joven.
No es joven.
Dile buenos días, viejo.
Buenos días, viejo. No, tampoco.
Okay. Good morning, my friend. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien?
No, tampoco. Ese no entiende. Pero bueno, vamos a... Quiero también tocar el tema que me estaba share. Creo de que antes de que se me olvide, estas estadísticas, lo que usted mencionó de Orange Walk, en Orange Walk hay ¿cuánto me dijo? ¿Solo Orange Walk? Vamos a ver. Solo Orange Walk. Estamos hablando de Orange Walk esta mañana. En total, en su totalidad, hay 119. Right?
119 en el distrito.
En el distrito.
Okay.
Right? En el distrito.
Ese es con el uno que salió ayer también.
Ahí va, no.
No está en eso.
No, estas estadísticas o este breakdown no está el número record que se puso el día de ayer.
¿Cuánto tenemos ahí ahorita? 119.
Ajá, en el distrito completo de Orange Walk, 119. Pero en
el reporte era 35.
Ajá, el reporte era 35.
Okay.
Pero estamos viendo.
119 y 35 tenemos que juntar eso, ¿no?
Ajá.
Ese
sale?
nos llega a 154.
154.
Pero ayer, cuando salió ese reporte, solo dio Orange Walk, ¿verdad?
Solo Orange Walk. So, si usted suma 25, porque solo en Orange Walk, en el centro, Orange Walk Town tiene 25. Más 35, ¿cuánto es?
70.
Ok, eso sería la cantidad que sale en el record para el día de hoy.
70 en el pueblo.
Ajá.
Okay.
Wow, nos salió bien el español con el 70.
Guay.
Ya esta chaya está haciendo
guay, tú sabes
milagro.
cómo están esas cosas, guay. Hay que aprovecharlos, amigo, porque
Ahorita
si no, pues, tú sabes.
Ahorita está el ducunú.
¿El ducunú?
Ajá. No come eso. Déjelo ahí.
¿Vos estás ahí?
Tamalito.
Yo estoy con ya tú has dano ducunú.
Dano ducunú.
Dano ducunú.
Da what?
Ducunú.
Ducunú.
No ducunú.
Dice okay. Hay que ir, sí, ahorita tienen el gate cerrado, ahí no están permitiendo a nadie. En Corozal también se está viendo un aumento en el distrito, la totalidad en el distrito es de 41, perdón, eso es en Corozal. Aquí en Orange Walk se había confirmado también de que solo San José tiene 15. Guinea Grass tiene 10. Y ahí voy al detalle. El día de ayer.
Antes que vaya, this one said the villages are infected because the border jumpers do not stay and mingle with people. So the villages stay cool, so they just come out. They pass through. Me estaba contando algo que está pasando en Guinea Grass.
Mire pues, el día de ayer, el día de antier, perdón, se había juntado a ciertas personas, un número de personas, y llegaron al border point, porque hay un checkpoint, ¿verdad? Hay un retén.
O la entrada
en la entrada salida, de Guinea Grass. Y esta gente los aldeanos pedían que por favor se les escuchara. Muchas personas están en necesidad de salir, ¿verdad? Porque se hacen la pregunta, tenemos solamente, decía, y estaba escuchando la entrevista, decía, aquí en Guinea Grass solamente hay 10 casos, hay otras aldeas, y es cierto, como estamos viendo, la aldea de San José cuenta con 15 casos, y esta gente no está en lockdown.
Está haciendo la comparación, ¿no?
Esta gente no está en lockdown, esta gente no tiene un toque de queda, no tiene nada por el estilo. ¿Y qué está pasando?
Pero tiene razón, ¿sabes?
Sí tienen. Aló, buenos días.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Chiqui,
yes.
That person that sent you that call, he's so right. Right? We have been blaming Santa Cruz and all the villages across the river, literally on the side, right? That they are the border jumpers.
Yes.
But there's no case recorded in Santa Cruz. There's no case recorded in San Victor. There's no case recorded in any of the villages apart from Topaz that's close to Rio Hondo.
Right.
So now, let's first wave, second wave, whatever wave.
Yes.
It was recorded in San Pedro, right?
Yes.
No, our government are trying to sweep under the rug the claiming that a plane landed, and the Prime Minister said in the House of Representatives that a plane landed. Now, the Minister of Tourism said, oh, it was bad information they gave a Prime Minister. What kind of people you have running our country when you're going to give your Prime Minister some wrong information, right? And the person was found with COVID-19 in San Pedro is a very influential person. He's a person with cash.
Yeah.
He's a person with money, right? No, because he's not a poor person. No, they're blaming the poor workers that went to work at San Pedro, the Medina construction.
Yeah.
They're blaming the Oranjoa people. No, I mean let's put our thinking cap. It didn't start from
the border jumpers.
Yeah, it didn't start from there. It didn't start from Santa Cruz. It didn't start. I'm not saying that they did not import it, I'm not saying that it could have happened with border jumpers. But we have no person in Santa Cruz, nor San Victor, nor none of the river edges that we link with Mexico, right? And the virus started in San Pedro from a very influential person, right? So just let us think about that.
But Carla, but how?
That our government is aligned to us.
But Carla, but how?
Aligned to us.
The Prime Minister is the supreme power, right? And he disseminates the information that is given to him. But how the Prime Minister is sending out one message and the Minister of Tourism is saying something different?
That's to show you what kind of people we have running our country. That's just to show what the kind of people running our country. They're lying to the supreme power, who is the Prime Minister.
Right.
They're lying to his own Prime Minister. That's the type of people we have running our country.
Yeah,
That's a point to ponder. That's something to think about. Thank you very much. That's my...
Yeah, it is alarming. It is alarming because I think I stand to be corrected, but I believe the Minister of Tourism said that the Prime Minister said he made a mistake, or I don't know if he never get the correct information. But if you are giving information to the Prime Minister, who is the supreme power of the country when it comes to running the affairs of the country, then things not the shape up correct. You see, sometimes, Emerson, sometimes when things come out against government officials, it's not all the time that the government officials are doing wrong things. Sometimes the information that is disseminated to them, then they bring out those information because the Prime Minister can't go around and check if one plane come in, or if one jump in land, or if somebody jump the border. Those information are sent to him, and then he follow that. He believes that he has the right persons in protocol to make sure that he gets the right information that he needs to get, and that's what he reports on. But then the minister from San Pedro said that the plane never come in.
It is, he had a point, a very important point there. I think what you said, and it's so right. The Prime Minister can't be at all places at all times.
No, and that's why I got people to work.
That's why I got people to
and
work.
And we pay them people,
Yeah.
Because you
areas.
might say, no man, but I work for only $150 a week, and my boss no pay no social security. No, I know they pay no tax. But as you go to the shop, go buy, you pay your tax. If you pay your light bill and you go over 100, you pay your tax too.
And it's
and
it's similar.
Telephone bill, you pay your tax too.
Yeah, and it's similar to what we were jumping in this morning when I'm telling you about Guinea grass. These people, when they did the demonstration, or they did they went to the border checkpoint there, to their checkpoint. They mentioned that they wanted some answers, and they're appealing to the Commissioner of Police to give them at least opportunity of two persons to come out and filing that permission of protest, that the peaceful demonstration.
Okay.
And they wanted some answers, and they have a leader there right now, I noticed, and they said they haven't got no response from the area representative of that area. Now this is I'm giving you the exact the exact words of what these.
But
this
I don't think not even the era rep boss who go there. But go ahead.
They haven't received any news. Well, I think at least they could get a phone call. That's a point. Nor the chairman. They said that some information was sent out to them, but they didn't reveal it to these people. There's a sort point of frustration going on in Guinea Grass. I do understand them a lot. Mr. Oshat, a person there said, mira, Emerson, en este momento se están dando cosas, a gente, escogen a la gente para darles cosas. Yo he visto de que se ha publicado de que hay víveres llegando, hay esto llegando, y le puedo leer un mensaje, puedo ir hasta este punto en leerle un mensaje de una persona, no voy a mencionar nombre, pero dice, aquí dice, vamos a ver, yo tengo cuatro hijas conmigo, dice, y ¿sabe algo? Aquí solo están dando a personas escogidas. Dice, hace ratos hubo un demonstration para que quiten el lockdown. Tenemos un bebé aquí que toma leche. And this is a real thing, you know. This is what that these people are suffering out there. They want to go work. They want to go work. Quieren ir a trabajar. Ellos quieren proveer para su familia porque ya miraron que estas cosas de los víveres no le está llegando a la gente como debe de llegar.
Yeah, because I think it was the Prime Minister that spoke. I'm not sure if it was the Prime Minister, but somebody in the government spoke that they had a special program coming on from Human Development for those villages that were on lockdown. But maybe not reached there yet. But the longer it takes to reach, the more hungry the people can get.
Exactly.
And they can't get nothing done, no?
Exactly.
But,
and they're frustrated.
Maybe that was what the Honorable Mai was alluding to when he was saying, maybe they compare Guinea Grass and Santa Marta, Shipyard and Fireborn and the area there, why they are locked down when they have other communities that has more cases.
Exactly.
And that was supposed to end, I believe, today, you know?
Yeah.
But then it's been extended for the next 14 days, no?
Next 2 weeks, I have, just let me read this quickly. It says, can you guys give my grandmother a good morning shout out? It says, tomorrow, her name is Cecilia from Dangriga. She watches your show every day.
From Dangriga.
Dangriga.
What's the name of the person?
Cecilia.
Good morning, Cecilia.
Cecilia, yep.
How are you doing in Dangriga? Boy to be nafi, sister. Morning.
You know more language than me, man.
Boy, just to say good morning, you know. Good morning to everybody.
Dice Díaz, me gusta el tema, solo no sé, hacemos esta pregunta porque el país está abierto todavía cuando solo había un caso, cerraron el país, se cerró, y lo de San José con 15 casos sigue abierto. Yo soy aldeano de San José y acá no hay policía o oficiales que anden chequeando. A eso va la gente de Guinea Grass en este momento, a eso se están basando. Como San José con 15 casos y ellos 10 y los tienen encerrados. Ahora valga el detalle, la gente se está preguntando, ¿verdad? ¿Cuánto más tenemos que aguantar así? No podemos trabajar. Ahorita ya empezó esto del bonus del back pay.
Okay. Pero también tenemos que chequear los statistics también. Si hay otros casos que está haciendo rise en Guinea Grass o Shipyard de esas áreas. ¿Cómo están los que están?
Pues,
¿They are rising or?
No, porque esta persona, yo le preguntaba, ¿verdad? Yo le hice varias preguntas el día de ayer. El día de ayer yo le hice unas preguntas a esta persona y nos indicaba que esta gente que dieron positiva, ellos se encuentran encerrados, ellos se encuentran en cuarentena y están estrictamente no salir. Yo me imagino que para esto es ahí donde debe de actuar, como usted dijo, los chairmans de las aldeas. Bueno, se confirmó que tú tienes esto, ok, ¿sabes qué? Ustedes se tienen que quedar en casa, unirse como el Neighborhood Watch, the Neighborhood
Yes.
Watch thing, unirse y estar vigilando que estas personas no salgan, sí buscar víveres para ellos, porque eso es el trabajo de un chairman, eso es el trabajo de un líder.
Hay village leaders as well, ¿no?
Exacto, este es un trabajo de un líder. Bueno, en situaciones así, esta gente está en cuarentena, unámonos, vigilemos que no salgan, porque hay personas que son necias, pero al igual llevarles víveres para que ellos no tengan motivo por qué salir.
Yeah, but what I was asking him, if the cases in those areas that are locked down, are the cases rising?
No muestra un incremento.
But then the areas that are not locked down, now these are where we are seeing the cases are being increased. Because San Jose and them place never have no kind of cases. So it shows that in those areas, when they reported that they had the virus, then it was locked down, but the virus was still out here. And that most of that wave came in from San Pedro. And some of these people are surrounded in the north, mostly in the north and Belize City. So the department need to look on that and find out where they go on. But I never know that lady birthday.
What are the lady?
Yeah, he said, can you give my grandmother a good morning shout out tomorrow? All right. Her name is Cecilia from Danriga. She watches the show. I don't know if thy birthday or a good morning shout out, but Cecilia, you're breaking my heart. I'm begging you, please, to come home. Oh, Cecilia. Sing that song,
I can't sing.
Huh?
I can't sing.
Sing the song, all right. Say, sing a man, sing me your song. Sing what song,
No puedo.
If you not try, if you not put in an effort, you can't get things done. You have to optimistic and say, yes, I could do it. I bet you if I tell you to sing one song, we go, antes que te vayas. I bet you could sing it.
Sí, es así.
You see? You say, you can't sing.
Pero bueno, son 14 minutos después de las 8 de la mañana. Continuamos con este tema, dándole a conocer el incremento de estos casos de COVID-19 que están en aumento. Nosotros como ciudadanos debemos de tomar las medidas necesarias. Muchos están diciendo, Emerson, ya es tiempo de un lockdown. ¿Por qué el primer ministro no ha hecho lockdown? Es cierto, se está viendo. Es igual como Estados Unidos, Mr. Osha. They cannot go on a lockdown.
Yeah.
If they go in a lockdown, the big United States right now haven't had a way to control this situation, and they say, man, if we go on a lockdown right now, you know how stagnant that economy will be.
They must figure that they have to live with it.
That's the whole scenario right now.
And it's a sad situation because if we lock down, two things could happen. We take care of ourselves or we look towards the economy.
Yeah.
There's only two roads to go.
Yeah.
And then government has lots of bills, but I believe public officers could understand, man, you know what, we lock down because when they try to say how we are keep the place safe. Then they said, like they could understand, I said, man, you know what, I can't pay you all your allowance and get one vehicle. Because they still got vehicle arranged where they carry people at Belmopan, government vehicle. Carry them every morning and bring them back the evening. Why they have people, they not get a house to them people and they stay at Belmopan, and maybe that must happen for the whole country, or get one bus. You see like how Chester get a bus. Chester get a bus for run for a car, Get a bus and say, you know what, this bus is leaving 5 o'clock in the morning. It leaves Corozal at 4:30. You pass through Orange Walk and pick up food wine there. And then they say, okay, wanna just put at least something for the fuel, man.
That's true.
You know, and you know how much the government would have saved for that, because look here, on weekend you got some government vehicles where they run about the place. I don't know why them people carry them vehicle home. You know, in them surprise days, 5 o'clock that evening or 4 o'clock, all them vehicles supposed to park that the Ministry of Works, you know, used to call it Public Works Department then time.
Yeah.
So you never have all that lavishness to happen. I know things have changed, so sometimes they got some essential people need to stay on vehicle. Like them people work with NEMA and different emergency things, because if you stay, but no, that no a vehicle for you go hang out and
go buy tacos,
and go to Spanish Lookout or go to some kind of cave ranch or something and enjoy yourself. No, man, enough of that, man. And then, you know, tell the people, then, look here, man, we have to tighten up and make we close down for a little while to contain this thing. And when we open it up back, then we open up with a different protocol. We're not open just like how we opened the last time, because there is so much there, and the only way, that could stop, to get everybody cured, that if we stop the spreading.
Exactly.
And if we close down, a lot of people are there out, so the spreading could stop. I tell you that I shop down there, that trial farm this up, then people is stick on for one another one in the shop, and then people just no key. You know, me don't know if they forget or they not forget. My mask is like my key to my vehicle. So when I come out, I can't tell you I forget my mask, because if I don't have the key, I can't drive my vehicle. So if I don't have my mask, I can't go. But we need to take a break, Emerson.
Pero vamos tomando la pausa en esta hora de la mañana, y al igual vamos a seguir tocando más temas de suma importancia. Vamos a tocar también el tema acerca del la ayuda, porque ya viene, ya se aproxima también en estos días, se aproxima el final de la aplicación. Ya no vas a poder aplicar para el MSMI, ya se...
¿Es hoy?
No.
¿No es el 21?
Voy a checar ahorita la última fecha para eso. Vamos a traerle la información y ya volvemos.
Yeah, folks, so this is the Sugar City Morning Show. Robert Cheque Usher and Emerson Na will be back after these messages right here on Norte Visión Channel 10. That's right, folks, we'll be back after these messages. Hi, Marty.
Border jumping is illegal and puts our entire nation at risk. Our neighbors, Guatemala and Mexico, are experiencing rapidly increasing numbers of COVID-19 cases, and there are more deaths every day. Persons entering Belize illegally from these hotspot countries are not being tested for COVID-19. That's why it is important to report anyone entering Belize illegally by calling our hotlines. Smart users call 0800-JUMPERS or 0800-BORDERS. For Digi, call 0800-SAVE-BZE. Condoning or engaging in border jumping is putting yourself, your family, and the entire country at risk. Remember, anyone caught will be fined up to $5,000 and or imprisoned for 2 years. Stop border jumping now. This message is brought to you by the Belize Police Department and the Belize Bank.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans. More for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
114.60 acres in Tiger Creek, Orange Walk. 3,000 acres, 0.961 hectares to Jaime Briceño and John Briceño. 827.848 square yards to John Briceño. 5.4 acres to John Briceño and Jaime Briceño. 20 acres in Progreso to John Briceño. To John Briceño again, 6 acres in Progreso. The all of Progreso you going with?
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass Project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Pleasant Friday morning. So, folks, the unemployment relief that's been challenged through the National Bank of Belize should be on board. Dr. Carla Barnett spoke on Monday and said that it was not an official broadcast that she did. She spoke on one of the national radio, saying that by Wednesday, things should be on board. And right now, what happened is, I don't hear nobody receive their money yet, but sometimes when they receive, you don't hear that when they don't get, they don't make nice, but nobody don't make nice. But somebody want to know si los cortadores de caña pueden aplicar para algún buen beneficio. What does that mean?
Beneficio.
Oh, that way crack up. Okay.
Beneficio. You see the struggle I go to read sometimes.
Yeah.
Texas? Okay.
But the cane farmers, what happened is, I think right now they are collecting their third payment, no? Which is the third payment is not much, because when they collect the third payment is when you remember that Caribbean Tires used to have a big sale around this time, because this is when the cane farmers collect their third payment, and then they start preparing for the new crop. They start getting their tires, they start fueling up their vehicles, buy their oil, their drum of oil to get ready for the crop. But how it is right now, we know this crop was not a so good one. And then I'm not sure how things are going on in the fields, because last crop we had a drought that kept us back a lot, and then we had this issue there at the port with the strike, and then it was difficult for ASR, BSI to send out the sugar, and then people have to sell the items because they need to generate the funds to pay back.
Así es.
Understand? Entonces, ya se cerró la zafra, and then the thing is that the crop may have closed anyway. If there was COVID or not, the crop was going to close. So I'm not sure how was the cane farmers affected when it comes to that, but they have their own way of thinking, and if they're affected and they deserve to get help, well, let them get their help.
Así es, efectivamente. Esperemos, al igual que la gente, que puedan conseguir ayuda, porque todos necesitan ayuda en este momento. Hemos tenido respuesta de mucha gente en la cual dice, bueno, Emerson, antes o solo he recibido un mensaje que dice van a revisar mi situación, y si califico me van a enviar otro mensaje, y dice, a ver.
Oh, sorry, this person said second payment, guys. All right, so thank you so much for that correction. So orange man, vale that by. Ya te mandó otro texto.
Dice, solo recibimos y cuentas tenemos los cañeros.
Okay, so they have their bills to pay.
Yeah.
Maybe they never receive one lot, and they have their bills to pay. So that means they are affected as well.
But there was a help for them also, Joe?
I understand the government was putting together some relief when it comes to the cane farmers, or it was for the agriculture department in its entirety, and the cane farmers fall under the agriculture project as well. So we need to get in touch with the Ministry of Agriculture to see how that is working and how that is coming on.
Yeah, some help should have been there for them.
You see, what happened is, and that is where the predicament comes very peculiar, because if you are doing this now and then the government has to shut down the country, then the generation of funds stop coming in. So they need to try to see where can we cut costs.
Yes.
Have to try find how you cut costs, because for an economy like Belize to rebound on this, we are not looking at today. We are looking far ahead.
I think the worldwide, en todo el mundo, cuando se dio este golpe de COVID, creo que alrededor del mundo nadie se lo esperaba, nadie estaba preparado para una situación tan tremenda como esta. En este preciso momento, se habla, es cierto, estamos viendo de que el gobierno está dándote una ayuda financiera, cosa que esa ayuda financiera, no nos hagamos de la vista gorda, no nos hagamos ciegos de ello. Tarde o temprano hay que pagarla. Son deudas, son cuentas, son préstamos que a la larga cada beliceño va a pagar por este dinero.
Hay unos que son grants.
Hay unos que son grants, pero cuando hablo acerca de préstamos, son préstamos extranjeros. These are monies that at the end of the day we will end up paying.
Yeah.
You know,
Y por eso tenemos en que tener el US dollar.
Exactamente.
Cuando pagas esas cuentas internacionales no puedes pagar con dinero beliceño.
No puedes pagar con dinero beliceño. Pero valga la redundancia acerca de esto. Esperamos, creo que muchos no han recibido el mensaje de confirmación. Dr. Carla Barnett había indicado de que habían unos fallos.
Well, make we aware that if they never get a confirmation, pues ya está calificado y vas a conseguir el dinero.
Exactamente.
Porque si ella estaba diciendo que el miércoles así la gente iba a estar recibiendo su contribución, porque es un contribution, ¿no? El dinero, porque una gente dice que yo no conseguí mi dinero.
Exactamente.
Right? Y entre hoy, o lunes y hoy, ¿tú crees que ellos pueden mandar toda esa información a todos? Ok, confirmado. You were not, if you're not qualified, they still send you a message that say you're not qualified, or not sending none?
The message that what was read on the days said that they will inform you if you qualified or not. So,
okay.
To my belief, if you didn't qualify, I believe that they don't send you a message, but I don't know.
Okay.
Well, they never sent me none.
So
saying if you qualify or not.
But they should have announced that on a press conference.
Exactly.
You get no message because you're not qualified. But she also alluded to that you can keep on trying and call the 631-0095 or 613, no?
613.
0095.
Yeah. I
have to remember that number because a lot of people call me, but I know that's a number that you can text.
Text, not call.
Yeah, not call because the call not going through. Text, you might wait 2-3 days before they answer a text because how much people don't apply, Emerson?
It was 49,000 up until last week when she spoke. 49,000 people.
49,000.
Yeah.
Last time, like 80, no? Or almost 90. Yeah. But you see, the thing is that with that 49,000 that has applied, they got some people that applied and they start working already.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
You try to beat the system.
But then, you remember, I think that when Carla Barnett spoke, he said, some teacher apply the last time. Some public service people apply. And that will mess up the system because the teachers, they never lose their job, right? The public service people never lose, but they apply, they say a policeman apply too.
Jesus.
That will mess up the system.
That's true.
Leave it for the needy.
Yeah,
it's for the needy and not for the greedy.
Yeah. Before we jump into the other part of the relief fund, I would like to also just share this information. There's a worried mother out there right now. If you have any information of this young girl, 15 years of age, her name is, I'll give you her name at this point in time, Shanaika Yareli Bol.
Shanaika Bol.
Yeah, okay. Shanaika Yareli Bol, 15 years of age. If you have any information of her whereabouts, please contact the nearest police station or contact 634-3873. 634-3873. Si sabes de alguna información del paradero de Shanaika Yareli Bol, de 15 años de edad, por favor comunicarte con la policía más cercana, con el departamento policial más cercano, o al 634-3873. 634-3873. Y si Shanaika está escuchando, por favor, comunicarte con tu mami. Se encuentra muy preocupada. It's been sleepless nights, I understand. Worried about her daughter, 15 years of age. If you know her whereabouts, please contact the nearest police station.
And she's from the Trial Farm area, no?
Trial Farm area.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
So sad, but such is reality. I heard, you know what the Bodido man say? Such is life in a big city.
Yeah. Mr. Vasquez, no? Yeah, he really knocked one good thing when he played the number. Well, when he broadcast the number, it's about this. You know what I did?
No, you give me some hard word, man.
That is not hard word. You don't know this?
No, I don't know this.
This that one nicely restaurant, that Belize City, King Street.
I know really good at Belize.
Right front, but that not enough for right now. This got so many years. Then sell a nice jam roll. You know what a jam roll, right? They sell powder bun. They get you don't need to split beans or white rice with pigtail, don't you? They sell that too. They sell the fried fish. They sell the sere. So when you hear that man, they talk about this. That the place. This boy, this stuff. And way back when time people used to go the town. When people used to go well, you know when time we used to go to Belize, we used to say when a tongue, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When my granny used to go to Belize, you see, you know Cookie Tree, don't you?
Yes, sir.
You know Straight Tree?
No, only Cookie Tree.
All right. You know why the name Cookie Tree is there?
Nope.
I'll send it to Austin again. You see how much are they behind time with Austin? If you megana Austin, me don't tell her whether they laugh.
Yeah, whether they laugh.
My granny used to catch passage for Cookie Tree and she got to Sand Hill because in time so used to go the old road, right?
Mm-hmm.
The old road. Where you go through Mascal, you used to have to go through there if you go to Belize. They never have this road that you Carmelita then.
No?
Yeah, you take like I think about 3 hours you used to take for to Belize. My granny one time she catch the passage through Cookie Tree. Sometimes they got some truck with that carry them people. When she go, she know you left essential things home. I think that like a bad pan and scrub board and so she carry bad pan and scrub board and everything. And when she see the truck, because she put it at Middle Street, have to stop. You know.
Hey, what a days, show! What a days.
Good days.
Good days.
Some text here.
Let's
say hi. This is a long one. Good morning. He said, I replay again. I think I want to say reply, but just one text I received saying that my application is reviewed until when they are going to review the application to know if you are qualified. Again, it's almost a month and no answer from them. Yeah, and this one say, guys, what's the site to apply for the government monetary help? I go to you for that. You help a lot of people. So you suppose I don't think you have to go in your phone to say that because you follow out one lot already.
The COVID, that's on the COVID relief or the MSME? Which one?
I think it's for the COVID.
The COVID
unemployment.
You just need to go to unemployment that COVID-19 that BZ. That's the site there for the unemployment relief.
You should have a social security card ready.
Yes, sir, because that's what they ask you for. Remember that you need to put in your exact information, the weights on the social security, and because once you hit submit, and once you hit to the other page, it means that you're putting it right. But if it stays stagnant on the first page, it's not going anywhere until you fix that problem. That's a part of the unemployment.
You see where you misheard from? Somebody just sent me a text from States. He said, love this. He said, you are making me hungry, and this person live with the States.
I really don't go to Belize that much. Back in the days either. I'm not.
But I have to, you know JB's?
You only like Chepe, man.
You know JB's?
No.
JB's is on the Western Highway between Hattieville and Belmopan.
Chepe know the place.
Chepe know the place, man. Buy JB's when you used to stop. They used to get some nice food too. They got a lot of places where sell nice food. They got Marva's Kitchen. They have Macy's that Belize. Well, one used to go to Macy's that Belize. Then I place Albert used to like make a Kera. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because right there, if your belly not full, you go ask for more. And you know how you do it. And right there, when you go to Macy's with that nice sauce where she make, and the rice and beans, and the stew beans and white rice, and olive fried fish. Boy, look here. When you go there, you eat up board, I used to give you some big tumbler. You know what a tumbler?
Tumbler? The cup?
Yeah, one tumbler.
Yeah.
You know that one?
Yeah.
They used to give you one big glass of juice, fresh juice, boy. And they got a lot of other nice place. You know about Sonny and Tan?
No.
Why, I don't think so. You don't know about Sonny and Tan, boy? Sonny and Tan that they want to make the nicest bread and bun that Belize.
Nicest bread and bun.
You know about
Sonny
Darius?
and Tan. The meat pie?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know about Darius?
I know the meat pie.
Well, you're good for that one. You're good for that one. You know about Mother's Kitchen?
Here.
No, I talk about City.
No.
Why you miss out a lot of nice things then?
I haven't, like I said, I don't really travel much in Belize. No sé por qué no.
I'll make you a promise.
Uh-huh.
Not a promise an half, a promise are made not to be broken and sometime one time you can't do it. And when this COVID done, I'll give you a tour. You
When
know
it done?
Aguirre, right?
No.
What are you going to do, man?
I'm still last. It's
You need
I don't
to-
really come out. I don't know.
Look at a lot of people that the states are coming and they know a lot of places that Belize where we right there we live. I don't know places,
Yeah.
you know. You don't go to the zoo though.
Yes.
All right,
Yes. I don't go to the zoo. I'm trying to get here an information from the NEMO.
Oh yes, they got an advisor.
Yes,
out.
they have
NEMO
an
has
advisor. I'm
advisor
trying to
out.
get that here, but it's very difficult for me to. They have a second advisor, that came out last night.
The rain they come or the hurricane?
There no hurricane that were TD14 as yesterday, but it should increment. That's what they said. I have it here. That this was issued yesterday. They should issue another one probably by 9 o'clock today.
Okay.
It says National Emergency Management Organization, the National Meteorological Service of Belize, and the National Emergency Management Organization, NEMO, hereby advises the general public that the center of tropical depression number 14 was centered near latitude 14.7 north, longitude 81.7 west, or about 100 miles southeast of Cabo Gracias a Dios on the Honduras-Nicaragua border, and 475 southeast of Belize City. The depression was moving to the west at 17 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour. The official forecast of TD14 to continue moving westward for the next 12 hours or so, then to recover to the west-northwest, eventually later on Friday. The system is also forecasted to strengthen into a tropical storm by Friday on this track. The system is forecasted to make landfall on the Yucatan Peninsula north of Belize late Saturday. If the system takes the southernmost part of the forecast, it will make landfall just north of Belize-Mexico border.
Okay, so it's supposed to, I guess, a rain.
Yeah, we should be getting some rain. This is the advisory of yesterday. I repeat, that came out at 7 o'clock last night. That was the second advisory, and I have that for you.
Somebody text you.
Another one?
Somebody sent a text you.
They say you could be a tour man, they say.
No, he said, check it. This is the way for Belize City.
Uh-huh.
He said, check it if your friend don't know about Sonny and Tan, no ask him nothing else about Belize City.
I don't know, and that's you see.
He said he enjoyed the show.
You see what happened? I don't really, or I from very little, I was not around much.
You know Hophius now.
Miss Marva never carry me much out,
You
man.
know a place named Hophius?
Yes.
How's the coffee?
No. And you give me some hard word, man. Say
you have a
good
Palace,
morning.
Palace and Majestic? Palace Theatre, Majestic Theatre?
Mm-mm.
You must know where Broad is there, though.
Yes.
You must know where the tourist village.
Oh,
you must know where
yeah, I know all of that.
Because it look like they're nice. You know BTL Park?
Yes.
You will have on track, man.
At the pan track.
You know Kings Park?
Kings Park, yes.
You know Bakatong?
No.
Huh?
Bakatong.
You know the London Bridge?
The London
You
Bridge.
never know they got London Bridge, I believe?
Not on that.
Why? What you know?
You put me in a whole lot of thing.
You don't know about the London Bridge?
No.
Why? You know about HLs though.
Okay, I'm not gonna change topic.
Not tell me you don't know about HL's burger.
No.
You serious?
I don't go to Belize City that much.
Why am I studying this lady? No, ask you not to more Belize City.
Yeah, it says this one is just in. It says the tropical weather outlook at 6 a.m. Tropical depression 14 was centered near latitude 16.2 north, longitude 42.2 west, or about 160 miles east of Roatan, Honduras, and 280 miles southeast of Belize City. TD14 was moving on the west-northwest at 12 miles with maximum sustained winds of 35 miles. The National Meteorological Service of Belize continues closely monitoring the system, and the general public is advised to monitor the progress of the system. That was at 7:05 a.m. The storm Laura, this is another one, centered near latitude 17.0 north, longitude 59.8 west, or about 230 miles east-southeast of northern Leeward Islands. Laura was moving to the west at 21 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds of 45 miles per hour. Elsewhere in the North Atlantic and the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico, tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 48 hours.
Okay, good. So we got rain.
Yeah, we will get some rain. I hope that people could
Clean
at
up
least,
the drain.
yes, clean up the drain.
We have to clean up that drain in front of the radio station.
Oh my God! You see, I think you think that situation I've been living for 3 days around there.
Yeah, but you know,
people are just ignorant to the facts.
How about the people who went back to work but was sent back home because of the cases here in Orange Walk? Can they still apply? Well, you apply and you just put the day, because it asks for the day when you were last employed, right? You know, and so you just put that. They say you have to take a day off and bring that boy from a tour, I believe. He'll know when it comes, so I could go with you, I could show that boy what happened, I believe. You hear that?
Hold it down, Mr. Tour Guide.
What is it?
Hold it down, Mr. Tour Guide.
Boy.
You see, you've been around more than I have, and to every time you always care Chepe, and Chepe always go. Emerson stayed at the radio.
He said, checks your friend too young to remember most of those things.
Oh, yes, I'm young. I'm a young. Thank you for seeing that part of the whole situation.
But then there's a nice place where I'm telling you about, you know, there's a real nice place by the city, you know. It was good when you could have go to the city and relax out.
I just might look kind of little edgeable, but I'm young.
Yeah, you know they got a pow meat pie too, right?
You're going again.
Because you say you know about Darius, that's why I ask you if you know the pow.
No.
You don't know about the pow meat
No,
pie.
I don't know.
How Marva's?
I know Miss Marva.
No, Marva's kitchen. By the Kinnell.
No.
Yeah, boy, Marva makes some big Creole bread and bun and potato pong and anything there.
What?
You know that potato pong? Don't
Yes, I know that. I know that.
Watch out. We are take a little break and we are here with friend that Belize when you go, cause maybe she must know some place that I know that Belize. You know?
Really?
I go there and check out. You know what the police are that Belize though? You know that one?
In knowing it, like seeing it, yes, but going to the police.
You never got one who gonna play for the commissioner of police when they had
No, I was not around. Yeah, I was not around.
Yeah,
I stayed at the radio that day.
Yeah, Chepe, me gan, boy.
You care Quebedo.
Oh, Quebedo, me gan.
Yeah.
But MRC, you know, it's interesting, and you know, sometimes we have to like get into some of these kind of things to like uplift us, you know. I'm not making joke of you when I'm asking about those things, you know. But people take it funny, right?
Yeah, it is part of it.
But it's good for people to, you know, wake up
and that's why you encourage people to know their country. To know their country.
Be a tourist in your own country.
Exactly. Be a tourist in your own country. in the fact of not knowing these places is, well, I haven't been out much.
Yeah.
You know, I
still take good care of you, boy.
I haven't been much out. Now that I got older.
You see, you get older. You say you get older.
Well, not old, but yes, got a age. No man, I young. I just.
Your name is at 30 yet.
I don't see him.
You don't see the 30.
I don't see him, but okay. I'm young, and of course got to know some. I know some places.
Well,
not exactly.
Yeah, all right, good.
Right. I know some places. I know Mexico. I know a lot of places in Mexico.
That's why
I know a lot of places.
That's why Mexico mean, right?
I know a lot of places in Guatemala.
Okay.
Places that you don't know in Guatemala. Yes.
Why? Well, I know Melchor.
You know Escuintla?
I know Escuintla.
You know Escuintla?
I know Jocotan.
Okay.
I know Zacapa. I know Morales. I know Puerto Barrios.
Villanueva?
No, no Chiquimula.
Chiquimula, yeah.
You know?
You see?
I know El Estor. Rahim say he know Belize. I know a lot of places when Caribbean used to go over there go play a lot, right? So we go play that in place there, you know. Have you tasted the Pollo Campero?
Of course.
All right, you know the place there.
I know Pollo Campero.
But
been in Guatemala for quite a while.
You may give me. That's why I questioned the last time when I got LA, you know. Because when I got by the school, you tell me if you got, tell you I'm at Vermont right now. Tell me what the school is. Where the school name we used to go?
Manual Art High School.
All right, I see the area there at Vermont when I got. I think it's between Vermont and King in that area, no? Let me see the area. They say, you know places, man.
Yeah.
Why you come back? Why you never
Well, I don't like the States either.
You love your country.
I love my country. Well, I don't know it as much, but I like my country.
Yeah.
I like my country. People are saying, right now, you ask why I come back. Well, because I don't like the States.
You love your country.
I love my country.
It's not that you don't like the States, but you love your country.
You know what I don't like about the States? The States is very nice and everything, but you know what I don't like about the States? That you don't have that freedom in the fact of being like everything that was car there. I mean,
because the place is large, man.
You know, you keep open up your windows, open up your door like where you live here. You know, you can't really put your music that loud. They have some people that do it now, you know, but
yeah, when we knock them backyard party or about house, that big jamming, man.
Yeah, but in Houston, not much, you know. In Houston,
never. Well, I laid a different thing, you know, because I laid on a party area like Florida and so. The people party. You know, when we did a 5011 South Normandy, we got a backyard party there. We bomb out the speakers there. We jam. You know,
nice.
The neighbors. You see, it depends on your neighbors as well. You know, that's why the guy in someone said, "Love thy neighbors themselves."
Yeah.
Once your neighbors there with you, you're all right.
I could remember one time it was a Christmas when Mom she decided to put loud music, and right after that the police come and warn us to please bring it down, lower it down. You know, so you get a little bit scared, but
you see what happened with the police there, right? The Emerson, when the police go there and tell you, you know, please bring down the music, right? And then when the second time and tell you, if I have to come back the third time, then
I'll pick you in.
Yeah, but they lean into you, right? But if you get trouble, they take care of you.
Yeah, take care.
But Emerson, it has been an interesting morning, you know, and maybe we'll have to do a little tour up at least one day at a time and pick up some footages and show people, so that people could know some of the places that we spoke about. Some of them closed down already, you know, like when we talk about the Palace and the Majestic Theatre and them place. Eden, them place that now exist again, because then I'm in the movie days. They used to have concert. Santino's used to have their concert right there, so that the Palace Theatre, big time concert with the Palacio and that the Tracy, a lot of people used to come to town at that time. That was in between, I think, late 80s, early 90s, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe that must be more in the 80s, because, you know, once TV came aboard, then the theaters then started to go down.
Yeah.
The theater then started to go
they
down.
had one here in front by Shell back then.
Yeah, that was not like one of the big cinemas. The big cinemas is you see where Crystal Palace is, where that used to be Crystal Palace Cinema. It used to be a theater. And let me see. You see where People's Store parking lot is right now? That used to be the Tropical Theatre. Before it used to be Dreamland Theatre.
Okay.
That used to be Tropical Theatre.
But you're talking about how much years ago now?
Boy, I'm not sure. Then one time, I used to shine shoes.
Okay.
I used to shine Papa shoes, you know. Yeah, we got all these shine backs and then man, they put up the thing on shine shoes, I pop it up, clack, next one. You want leave 50 cents, I leave $1, let's go.
Wow.
You know, and then we pick up some leave pint and sell some pint and carry leave money home for you, man. Tell her, you know.
Those were days, huh?
Those were the good days.
Those were the good days. But as we mentioned, you know, these days just stay in memory.
Yes,
lots of things have changed.
Good memory, and lots of good people has passed as well, you know. Then time people used to dead, and then when time people dead, we never have the technology like right now, right? They say heart attack, or they say complication. What's it because of that? Natural death. You know?
Yeah.
But Belize has come a long way, you know, brother?
Yeah, it has.
Belize has come a long way. It's a beautiful, nice country, and all these resources that we have in Belize, all those resources have been there from, so I'm talking about the natural resources that we have here in our country. We have the beaches, we have the mountains, we have the hills, we have everything that you can think about. So come to Belize, be a tourist here in Belize. It's the best place. You will never want to go to another country if you come to Belize.
You sound like Radio Man just now again, man.
Sound like. Bye, Michael. Wrap up.
Well, we gotta go. Just again, I still get messages about this thing in Santa Cruz. Then they wait for me or something like that.
I don't know why you don't want to go. Santa Cruz don't have no case, you know.
Yeah, but
I hope we don't go there and when I look after I say Santa Cruz got 5 cases porque Emerson vino acá ya tenemos.
Somebody say that what I have the Santa Cruz, and somebody said I wonder if the girl or something.
No, man, the people are just nice persons, right? And personalities on television, right? And personalities on television and on radio, they like to be your friends, right? You know, they see you, and so you just have to tell me when you want to go, and voy a llamar a la familia Osorio, así que puede preparar el reino y voy a llevar un poquito del jalbenio también, así que ¿entiendes?
Sí, ese es el jalbenio, pero sí, nada que ver en Santa Cruz, no tenemos nada. Even then, even about girlfriend, no, nothing. Emerson single on that the road, no got nothing. Emerson.
Pues tal vez una tortolita te está esperando ahí.
No hay tortolitas, ahorita no hay nada de tortolitas en ningún lado.
Yeah.
En ningún lado de las aldeas ni nada de eso.
¿Qué va a ser tu tema hoy?
Todo tranquilo. Tenemos un tema preparado. Usted sabe, ¿cómo se lo pudiera explicar? ¿Cómo es que una mujer, o en qué parte, a quién se le encuentra más la infidelidad en un hombre? How can you find out that? Who can you find out of if it's a woman or a man that cheats? You know that takes a. Cheating is a very common thing in the country.
Like you're getting people business, man.
That's not people business. What happened is that this person sent me a text saying that to bring back.
Leave people business alone. Leave people business.
La persona me dijo, yo encontré a mi esposo después de 5 años de casada que me estaba engañando.
Ajá.
Pero yo también lo engañé 2 años que yo estuve con él, pero él nunca me cachó. ¿En qué parte encuentras la infidelidad más rápido? ¿En el hombre o en la mujer?
So then they add up then.
Yeah.
They add up number. Mírame before you, I before me, you still got along a me, so I got my next 2 years to catch up with you.
Exactly. So I decided to bring in that, put that as a topic. ¿En las mujeres o en los hombres se encuentran la infidelidad más rápido? ¿Quién lo esconde mejor?
Okay, so that will be on what platforms?
La pregunta del millón a las 10 de la mañana por el canal 10 y por supuesto por la 88.5 Radio Universal.
That will be on YouTube as well, right?
Así es.
It's the same link that we use, right?
Así es.
So that comes on at 10 o'clock today. Folks, and we are getting ready for the Belizean program as well. I'm just getting my videos together. and then we will start. Probably we'll try to see if we can start. If we not start next week, we'll definitely start the 1st of September. Because when on that show we use videos, right? We use videos, so we want to make sure we have all the Belizean videos in place so that when we get started, well, we cannot get all, right? We cannot get all, but we are trying to see as much as we can get, and that program airs right here on this station from 10 in the morning until 12. Right now we're only going up from 10 until 11 because that's the show that Emerson is doing. Then we will add on the Belizean program like what we used to do 3-4 years ago. We'll try to hold it, especially the September celebration. They come in one place, some nice music, make people feel good, you know.
Before we leave, and before I say goodbye, ask Checky if he knows where Eden's Theater was in Belize City.
I know Eden Theater, yes.
Wait a minute.
Not Belize City.
Okay, that's what they asked.
I think Eden Theater supposed to be there, wrong by the area, wrong by where the city councilor by North Front Street. Tell him, make he answer back and tell me if that road.
Okay.
Tell them also one sack there. They got one sack. You say you give the chicken, vegetable, atole, and dukuno.
You see?
Why you need to go to Santa Cruz?
You see? Well, anyways.
Chicken, vegetable, atole, and dukuno.
Alguien me dijo Checky que tú vas a rolar el pollo. I'm like, hey.
Boy, my hands don't make for anything there at all. You want to make I go use one? You know what a grater, don't you? You want to make I go use a grater or what? You call it a mill? Right now, man, I can't deal with anything. I could do anything else. I could sing phone, I could dance, I can't dance. I could sing phone, I could talk to you, but don't give me the hard work there because.
You say you're correct.
Correct? Why you never tell me I was correct?
Well, it just answered. I mean, I don't know for that. Anyways,
we'll wrap up.
I'm gone. We gotta go. It's 3 minutes after 9. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was a very beautiful morning. Remember that we have our live program at 10 o'clock, La Pregunta del Millón. Vamos a entablar una plática con usted y vamos a, por supuesto, darle a conocer los diferentes detalles a través de nuestra programación. Recuerde que esto se transmite en la 88.5 Radio Universal y el canal 10, por supuesto, a las 10 de la mañana. Los amigos taxistas, el saludo muy cordial. Por ahí el Huicho nos está monitoreando, dice el taxista Luis, por ahí también nos está monitoreando. Gracias por sintonizarnos. A todos ustedes que pasen un lindo y hermoso fin de semana. Cuídese mucho, lávese las manos, utilice su mascarilla y el distanciamiento social. Gracias, que Dios me los bendiga. Con permiso, hasta el lunes.
Thank you for the 4 words. Dios, Universal Radio, Channel 10. Thank you for and taxi. I understand the one there. Thank you for the 4 words. I understand the one there. You know, folks, the Youth Connection Band, you know, we embarked on our virtual concerts. This week we're taking a little break this week because we look at cranking up next week again. But the guys have just decided to let's do a sing-along. So we will be doing a little sing-along karaoke tomorrow from 6 until around 7:30. Just want to really relax, you know. It will be live on the Youth Connection Band page, only on Facebook. And if there's any other platform, we will let you know. And, you know, send in a little request for somebody. Not request for a song because, you know, it's not many songs that we could be singing. But we're doing a little relax off. But if the weather comes too strong, then we'll decide what to do. But you will be informed. You know, stay tuned to the Youth Connection Band page. It's 5 minutes after 9. If the good Lord so will, we will be back on Monday. We want to wish everyone the best today. Charlene, thanks for tuning in. Erin, Clarine, the rest of the crew, everybody international. Alberto, hope everything is good. My brother, Mr. Olive, hello, good morning to all of you viewing the show internationally. Technology works, folks. And so once again, all the best. This show repeats tonight at 8 o'clock, and we have a repeat of a show tomorrow morning as well. We have the repeat of Channel 7 News here on the station at 12 midday today, and the hot news comes on at 6 o'clock. Emerson, thank you very much, my brother. We'll see what we bring for you on Monday. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Use your mask, all right? Wash your hands because under the mask can protect you. The mask does a lot because it covers your nose and your mouth when you don't have it on your chin.
Try
so
have a hand sanitizer.
You have it on your chin, then it's not helping. But also, you need to wash your hand because you are in contact with people, you are in exchange of money and things like that. Let me get this last one. Hello, good morning.
not on the air, please.
Okay. Can you please call back in 2 minutes?
No, can you keep that if they can put the concert on the television so that we can see, because we don't have Facebook.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
Belize City.
Belize City. Okay. So you mean the one with Youth Connection?
Yes.
Okay. You want to see it on the television?
We'll have one tomorrow at 6.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you very much then, yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So you remember the mask help to a certain extent, but then when we go and buy, monies are exchanged, we pick up items, stop shake people's hand. Yeah, maybe if you could stop the bucking and all that thing, keep your distance, right? Keep your social distancing. Remember, I think it's close to 200 persons that was arrested last week, only last weekend. We saw some ammunitions that was captured by the police. And we know they get the police, they try their best, man, but we could behave ourselves. Things like that, no good. So take care of yourself, take care of the kids, man. When you go to the shop, please carry my list and buy what you need to buy. Or say, boy, go buy one half pound of salt for me when you come back. I need one match, go buy a match for me. Or I need 1 pound of rice. Make a little list and go out and buy it. And try choose what time of the day where you figure most of the shops are not too busy. Because right now it's only 10 persons allowed in one area at one given time.
Yeah.
It's up to us, folks. Let's do it. Let's stay safe. And today is a good day. And let's make tomorrow the best. Yes, Robert Cheque Usher says so long. And we see you on Monday.
Saludos a Leila que nos sintoniza. Dice adiós, gracias a usted, que le vaya bien.
Right. So this is Norte Visión Channel 10 and stay tuned.